Hey everybody, what's up? This is Marzette coming back at you again on another episode of The Gifted and Insane. We are kicking this one off season 2 in 2022. Happy New Year, everybody, and thank you for listening. I'm going to address something today, and it's just a topic of being stoic. Stoic, as defined, is a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. Seems like that's in short supply these days, but then again, this climate is built for people to be the opposite of stoic. I frame it, I frame stoic as sort of a state of being that you can kind of go in and out of when necessary. And again, when you see people that's stoic, they could be masking their pain and they could be going through things and not complaining. They could be wearing this blank expression, appearing to be what some people call upset. It's actually not really being upset. It's just people that don't show emotions one way or the other. They just deadpan, zero expression, and they're just moving about their day. Maybe that's the way they cope. Maybe that's the way they're getting through it all. But it shouldn't be mistaken for being upset. And usually we get people, especially our ladies, get that are stoic that get mislabeled and called names and are to be said to have what's called a resting bitch face. I'm sure we've heard that term before applied to people in our workplaces and at school and stuff like that. And they're said to be having a resting bitch face. They have zero expression. They're not mad, yet they're not smiling from ear to ear, which is nothing wrong with that if you look at it. I admire this approach because you're not putting any unnecessary emotion into a situation. When you're stoic, you can be stoic and focused. You're not doling out emotional currency like it's candy on Halloween. You can recognize that in life, whether you're rich or poor, middle class, good marriage, bad marriage, the greatest social life in the world, and the loneliest person in the world. Everything that everybody has in common in this world is that things are going to go wrong. Things are going to happen. Things aren't as smooth as butter 24/7. You have your moments, mind you. You do have your moments where things are just flowing, smooth as ice. And then there are those things that trip you up. There's those things that happen, those unexpected things that you have no power to control many of the times. They occur. How much emotional currency are you going to pay to that? You're going to freak out? You're going to clear off the desk and flip the table over? Or you're going to cuss at everything that's not nailed down or things that are nailed down, inanimate objects, people? Or are you going to step back, be stoic about it, save that emotional currency, save all that energy, and use it to search for a solution? I would say the latter may serve you well. Save your emotional currency, save your energy, and apply it to solutions. And keep in mind that the solutions may not be instant. You may have to be patient. You may have to kind of ride it out, and then something will reveal itself down the way. But being stoic, being focused, you're under control. And you're better equipped in that situation to handle what's being thrown at you. And we do get hurt. We do have, things happen to us. We are human. But being overly dramatic about it, crying and rolling around on the ground and, freaking out and taking it out on other people, what that serves nothing. Zero. Mind you, you don't have to approach everything like this. You don't. You don't have to approach everything doing cartwheels either. You don't have to approach everything, just overdoing it. But at the same time, you can be positive You can look at the bright side. You can know that this situation, whatever it is that's got you upset, is temporary. And understand that this is just a learning moment, and there's going to be better things on the other side of this. It's work. It's work you got to be willing to do. Just because a person is stoic doesn't mean that they don't have happy things going on. In my opinion, just in my approach. Again, it says a stoic is a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. And that's fine. But guess like, anything that you have come in your life, you can modify this. You can modify it. I modified it for myself. Have the stoic approach. I wash away any undue emotion that does not need to apply to that situation. Does that mean I turn myself into an asshole? No. Does it mean I don't care about anybody that's in my life that I love? No. That approach from me is just a tool in my toolbox that I can use to get me through certain things. With that said, the people that really understand how to navigate life understand that many times you have to know how to function in different environments, know how to function in different situations. And again, I'm not pushing stoic or being stoic upon you. I'm just letting you know that maybe you want to look into it, and it can kind of save some of that emotional currency that you spend needlessly on certain situations. You have to understand how to navigate and function in different environments. You're in a different body of water, you got to swim differently. The fish swim differently in a pond versus swimming in a stream, versus swimming in a river versus swimming in an ocean. Humans, we're adaptable. We're able to change up. We're able to adapt. We're able to pull different tools out of our toolbox, which being, you could be jovial, you can be, you could tell good stories, you can crack jokes. All of those are different tools that you have in your toolbox, and you can pull them out at the appropriate time. Just learn to be savvy enough to understand when to do it and when not to do it. Bringing out props and doing jokes and doing backflips down the aisle at a funeral. Come on now. it's not appropriate for that, In the boardroom, you coming at everybody like you rapping in a cipher or something. It's like, some places that may work, other places that may not. And this is just addressing those people that look at the world kind of in a one-dimensional way. Oh, I got to be real. I got to be myself. I got to be. You never change from being you, but wearing different hats at different moments, it's not, you're not being a sellout. You're not, being fake and changing up who you are. Because guarantee you, I don't talk to my mom like I talk to my homeboys. That's a way of changing up. So the way you face your problems, you can either blow all your emotional currency on that and be just pissed off and not find any solutions, or understand that stuff going wrong is a part of life and you need to preserve yourself, your energy, your emotions in order to handle yourself correctly in that situation. You'll only fare out better if that happens. Just saying. And this is just one approach. I'm not saying that this is the end all be all, because nothing's the end all. You can try everything. You can experiment with different things. One thing may lead to another. One thing oftentimes does lead to another if you try it. But if you resign yourself to just sit and allow this stuff to consume you and complain to anybody that'll listen, trust me, I've been there. I've been that guy. There's still some people that try to avoid me to this day because that's all I did was complain. There's an ear. There's somebody that'll listen. Let me just go ahead and tell them this story. And what did it do? What did it do? One, it drove them away. Two, it just kept me bathed in that bad energy. So, all I'm saying is, I'm offering you a different choice. I'm offering you a different tool to put in the tool bag. It's in mine, and my tool bag gets bigger every year. Just keep in mind that your non reaction or your not overreaction to things that happen to you. Yeah, by taking a stoic approach to it, leaves enough of you, leaves enough of your energy intact to deal with the issues and to work on possible solutions. Just think about it. When stuff goes down, try to be stoic, work on being focused and patient, and the solution will come. It may not be the one you have mapped out in your head, but it may work for you in the end. If you guys have any feedback, I always leave the voicemail link in the description of the episode. But you guys can also hit me up if you want to at giftedandinsane@gmail.com. That's giftedandinsane@gmail.com. Or you can check me out on Instagram. My Instagram is ZETWIL88 on Instagram. That's ZetWill88 on Instagram. So wherever you guys listening, you guys could just leave me a message. Let me know what you feel about it. Give it a shot. You find something else or some other approach, share it with me. When we have a part 2 or revisit this topic, we can share what you guys share with me with everybody else, so we all can come out better on the end. All right. So good connecting with you guys again. Thanks for listening. I really, really appreciate you. Just like I said, hit me up. You guys stay up and be safe. It's still a pandemic going on, and I want the best for all of you. Okay? All right. Peace.